Alara's Tale, Chapter 3, Misalignment. Judging by the map Suki gave me, I was at the edge of the Earth Kingdom. I sat down by a tree leaning up. I grabbed my water skin, but it turned out to be empty. I groaned and leaned down the tree. Things couldn't get worse, right? I rested my eyes for a bit, drifting off into a nap. Aang! I was chasing him with my air scooter. I'm gonna kill you! But Alara, life is sacred! Aang yelled, trying to get away from me. I tackled him to the ground and giving him a glare. This could be an exception. Monkeyatsu, help me! Aang pleaded. Monkeyatsu just smiled and gave Aang a thumbs up. Good luck, Aang. Okay, that's it. Aang started to tickle me. I couldn't help but laugh. And now we're in all-out tickle war. I give up. Okay, you won. We both sat up and I hit him on the shoulder, earning an ow from him. That's for taking my glider. Love you too, sis. Aang said while rubbing his arm. I woke up from my nap. I really missed Aang. I just wanted to know what happened. I heard footsteps approaching, and I hid behind a tree, unsheathing my katana just in case. I peeked and saw a sheer shoe and a woman on top. She was beautiful in a dangerous way. Easy, boy. What are you smelling? The woman said. I slowly backed away, but the sheer shoe noticed me. I gulped and ran as fast as I could, but the sheer shoe was too fast and tackled into the ground. The sheer shoe snarled at me, baring its teeth. Now what do we have here? The woman smirked. She hopped off the sheer shoe and approached me. I quickly drew my katana, pointing it at her. One more step, and you're gonna lose a foot. She stopped, the playful smirk still on her face. Feisty, are we? Maybe you can be helpful. I didn't lower my katana. Her sheer shoe, watching, waiting for its master's command. With what? See here, feisty girl, I'm a bounty hunter. I'm looking for a certain earthbender. She spoke with ease despite a sword aimed at her. And I think we can help each other. How? I questioned her. You seem like you've got a few skills. I could use that. And you seem like you're running low on supplies. She eyed me. Help me with this, and I can hand you some of the money. You have Shirshu. Why would you need me? She looked at her Shirshu. Sadly, Nyla can't come and interfere that much. It would cause too much attention. She paused and held out her hand. So, do we have a deal? I looked at her and back to the Shirshu. I weighed my pros and cons. Putting the katana back, I shook her hand. Deal. She smirked. June. Alara. Before this all gets ugly, let's see what you can really do. No weapons. June tossed her whip aside, and I followed, tossing my fan katana. Whenever you're ready. She smirked. I launched towards her, throwing a couple punches. She caught my hand and turned me around. Good punches, but be aware, they may be stronger than you think. I groaned and used my head at hers. Be more alert next time. June rubbed her face. This time, it was her to attack me. She's stronger, I admit that, but I'm faster. I dodged every attack she made. I was about to strike back when she kneed me in the gut. What was that for? It's called training. Now get back up. She extended a hand and I grabbed it. We continued to spar till sundown. That's when we headed to the bar, where June met her target. So who is he again? I asked. She set her drink down. He's an earthbender. Client tells me he's been trying to start up a revolution to tear down the Fire Nation. She passed me a drink. Here. I declined the drink. I'm 13. So? She gave me a look. I shrugged and drank it, coughing but afterwards. She gave a slight laugh. Oh, feisty girl, you're a lightweight. She handed me another drink. I set the drink aside. You don't have a side in this war, do you? Listen, feisty girl, this war has been going on even before I was born. Even if I wanted to do something, I can't. So the best way to survive is having the most money. At least that can get me by. She replied with a cold tone. I kept silent for the most part. June started arm wrestling with some guys, winging against them. A guy came in, and everyone started to become silent. Everyone whispered as he walked by. And June motioned her head towards the guy. That must be him. I kept on alert in case she needed backup. She started to talk to him, but I wasn't close enough to hear them. But then she pointed at me. She's the girl you're looking for. What? I yelled, and the earthbender started to bend earth around him, throwing chunks at me. I dodged every block thrown at me, running straight to the door, but June blocked it. She punched me in the gut. I fell to the ground. Sorry, feisty girl. She bent down and whispered, be patient, stay alive. And then it was black. A hurling pain in my head woke me up. I was in a prison cell. So you're the Fire Nation scum. Here he was again, the same earthbender from the bar. I'm not Fire Nation. Shut it. He snarked back and left me in the prison cell. Never should have trusted a bounty hunter. I face-palmed myself and leaned on the walls of the prison. Hours have passed, and I was pacing around the cell. Everything seemed quiet. I went to the lock of the cell and got a pinch in my hair. I learned this while training with Suki, who was supposed to be training on how to escape if ever locked up. Long story short, a couple of pins later, I was able to get out. Yes! The lock opened, and I quickly scurried out of the prison. Ah! A man yelled in front of me. Then he just fell paralyzed. It was that earthbender. I told you to be patient. June appeared on top of her shoo-shoo. You came to rescue me? I was shocked. No, I came to do my job. Fire Nation is on their way, and I just caught the little earthbender rebellion club. She smirked and extended a hand. You coming or what? I rolled my eyes. So I was just bait? More or less. She whipped her shoo-shoo and we ran off. June was in a meeting with her client in a small house while I waited outside, keeping a safe distance from the shoo-shoo. After several minutes, June came out with 2 bags. A deal's a deal. She handed me 1 bag. I thought she was giving me a small amount, but she gave me 1 bag. Isn't this too much for being bait? She patted her shoo-shoo. You're complaining? I shook my head and June smirked. And off the top of the shoo-shoo. See you around, feisty girl. With that, she was off. Probably to another bar. This was an eventful experience. I ventured off into the forest, deciding to camp out. I looked at a sky full of stars. Wish you were here, Aang.